What's up? It's Matt. I wanted to talk about something right quick. So, a bit ago, depending on when I actually post this video, I pulled a card, and it was the Fool card. And I think, especially for this year, we can all benefit from. I mean, the Fool is what? Literally just an unexpected journey, right? We are at the beginning part of a new year. And I had just made a video about this. Is it really new year, new me? Is it really a new year if you're still holding on to all the expectations from last year and all the negative self-talk and everything else of last year? So I pulled this card, and it really resonated with personally what's going on in my life, like everything new. But I wanted to sit here and talk about it for a second because I think that for everybody who's watching this video, this card should resonate with pretty much everybody. I mean, look at the image. The image is a chick, a duck. Let's call it a duck, a baby duck. So the Fool, let's call it an unexpected journey in various new ways. We don't know if we're going to succeed. We don't know if we're going to fail. We don't really know what's going to happen in the next 12 months. Upon this journey that we're so scared, we were actually so scared to set out on originally because we still had all these preconceived notions on, well, what's going to help? What's going to happen? What's going to fail? What's truly going to happen to me? I think that we have to set aside all the preconceived notions on what we think can happen on this next journey, on this continuing evolution of ourself. Put aside the fact that anything can fail and just be okay with what's going on. I think a lot of us are starting out on this new journey of understanding who we truly are. And in understanding who we truly are, we are being reborn. Reborn in the fact that we have these new abilities, we have these new ideas, we have this new self-love. And that in itself is a journey. You're journeying into this new realm of possibilities for yourself, for others, for family, for loved ones. So why are you going to bring all these preconceived notions from last year or the year before or anything else into right here, right now, into this very space? Because if you look, this duck, let's call it a duck, is just on a very tiny space in this whole world. And that's where we are right now. We're on this very tiny blip, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. And if you look at it as your journey starts now, right here is your journey. And everything beyond that has yet to happen. Everything before that has already happened and it doesn't affect you right now. You can let that clear. Everything is new and shiny. It may still hurt, but there's a reason why you allowed things to resonate and fall away. But if you look at it as, here's my new journey. It starts here. It starts now. And whatever's going to happen is going to be new and exciting and beautiful, and I'm going to allow it to envelop me. And I'm going to move along this journey and feel good about what I'm resonating with, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, the people that I'm talking to. And I'm not going to let anything from the previous part of the journey affect my mentality, affect my emotion, affect the way that I'm looking at life now. Because you're always looking forward. You're not looking behind you. You should not be looking behind you and expect for something to happen. You should be looking forward and creating this new environment in which to live in. So the Fool itself, in a way, is a fool because you're not looking back. You're not trying to go, oh, well, I have to worry about everybody behind me. That's the key, though. Not worrying about what is behind you, not worrying about what you are leaving behind, not worrying about the things that you have set down to lighten your load. And I'm getting into something very, very epic right now, which is, what have you set down to lighten your load, to help you on this journey? Has it been people? Has it been ideas? Has it been things? Has it been your own self-doubt, which is in another video that I probably talked about? Because all these things that if you hold on to from the previous year, from the previous decade, from your first part of your journey, let's call it, have served to feel heavy on your soul, on your body, on your mind. So if you let them go and you feel lighter and you're able to go longer and you're able to, pick up a couple more experiences along the way, what you're really doing is you're trading out something that you shouldn't have for an experience that you want to have, for an experience that you should have, for an experience that will serve you better along the way. You're shifting. So on this journey, you're shifting into a whole new paradigm. And I think that us looking at the whole idea of like, oh, I have to succeed. It's a Fool card. It's the start of a journey. It's just the start of a journey. It doesn't mean you're going to succeed. It doesn't mean you're going to fail. It means that you have a whole new paradigm shift. And as long as you're willing to set down all the old preconceived notions from the previous year, the 2 years, the 3 years, and gain the new experiences, your life will shift and form in dramatic and amazing ways. And this year, starting from, let's not even go January 1st. Let's go from January 6th. Starting from this moment, where do you see your life going? Where does that path take you? Where does the forward motion take you? That's what you should be striving for, is that endlessly forward motion, dropping things that don't serve you, feeling endlessly new, understanding that whatever is going to go on is for you, is positive, is the most positive emotional state that you could be in at this moment. But if you choose not to drop anything, you're just going to be more burdened, because whatever good is trying to come in will not be able to stay because it's too heavy. It's too heavy to keep. So you have to lighten your load. And I keep saying this, but you do. You have to lighten your load. The emotional, the mental, the physical, all this needs to be dropped. So that when all this good comes in, you have empty pockets and an empty rucksack, and you can string it on your back and it'll be lighter because it's supposed to be. It's not weighing you down anymore. Or you're stronger. Because that can happen. Something just as heavy comes in, but you're stronger and it's good and it'll carry you to the next spot. So for this moment, you should not worry about what's going to happen. You should not worry about the end result. You should not worry about if it's good or bad. The only thing that should be on your mind is a fresh, brand new start for yourself, for your soul, for everything that you've truly wanted. Start out and see where you end. Because this year, we're a week into this year. What have you accomplished? What have you let go? What new things are you experiencing? And if you haven't been able to experience anything, then start. If you've been so mired in the past year or 2 or 3 of all the negative, then it's time to let go. Because then you are the fool. You don't know. Sometimes we just don't know what we're doing or how, or anything that's about to happen. Sometimes it's bliss. But I think we owe it to ourselves to start out on the new journey. We owe it to ourselves to just keep going and see what we end up with. See the people that we meet. See the people that end up resonating with us and the ideas and the experiences. So, my friends, I hope that helps. And I'm going to leave you with this, the Fool, because we are in a new cycle. We are in a new self-esteem in a way. I want to say self-esteem. I feel like self-esteem is going to be huge for this year. So let it build. Let it grow. Let it be the thing that brings you to the next stage of life. Until next time, I will talk to you later. Peace.